Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to Scribbles Reactions. I'm Vera.
I'm Blackie.
And today we are watching The Legend of Korra.
Yes.
Yeah, but guys, starting
Episodes
from now,
6 and 7.
6 and 7, we
Yeah.
are going to watch 2 episodes together. So yeah, now 6 and 7 we are
Last
watching
time?
today. Yeah, last time we met Lynn's family, her sister.
Sister, yeah.
And we found out also that they had like a complicated relationship, and that also they had,
we still don't know what's about.
Yeah, but
why
we learned
she's so angry and
why Lynn is so angry. But we learned that also like about their complicated relationship with TOPH, because TOPH, she wanted to give them freedom, but instead like it turned out that like more like they needed more attention.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, so they lacked maybe that. So yeah, now let's see what's going to happen, because like they try to, how to say, not reason with Lynn, but try to reach to her.
I don't know why she was bashing also.
Yeah, too close though.
Her niece, because she didn't even met her ever, and she was right from the start, like, just get out, and I don't want to have anything with you. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's so strange.
I'm really good to see why it's like, why Lynn is so much closed and everything. And
why, if like despite her niece's like tries, as you said, like her niece has nothing to do with anything, but yes, she still is. She refused her approach, so. Yeah, let's see what's going to happen. But before we start, guys, consider joining our Patreon if you're interested in early access, because you can find episodes of Korra there before they come to our YouTube, like even over a month in advance. And the link to our Patreon is in the description below.
Let's
go.
All set for your power disc game today, guys?
Yeah, all set to kick Way's butt. I'm gonna power disc your face. You should come play with us.
Oh. I don't think I'd be much competition since I can't metal bend.
Really? Lynn never offered to train you?
Nope. And I guess I never thought to bring it up because I was learning to airbend, then there was the pro bending, then I got tired of fighting equalists.
Metal bending.
It was a busy few months.
As the Avatar, you should have mastery over all the elements.
Actually, it would be cool if she could.
Really?
Yeah, metal bend.
That would be great.
Actually?
You should try it too.
The hell?
Are those Varrics doing magnet stuff? Probably.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Iron Man? The heck? That looks like Iron Man.
It worked!
Oh
Julie,
my
mark
god.
it down. Magnet suit test successful. Power down.
First warn them!
Yeah, true.
All of a
On
sudden!
to phase 2. Julie cleans up this mess.
Of course, Julie.
Come on. Yeah, she's her bits end. Yeah, she's
Julie,
going to
you
break.
really need to leave him.
Lynn, you do not have to work while you are here. You need to relax.
I'm fine.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to
Doesn't
relax.
take a truth seer
What
to
the heck is why she's grinting like that?
stress. If you don't deal with your repressed feelings, there will be severe consequences to your health and your job. I know a great acupuncturist in town who will be able to help you.
Come on, give it a chance.
There's no money. I just made my last delivery.
We don't want money.
They're scary. Okay, will she be able to relax?
No.
Stick in me.
There's nothing to be scared about.
I'm not afraid of needles.
Please, close your
She's
eyes.
going to be afraid of her by the time this
Those needles are too close to the face. No.
to her eyes.
Yeah.
This process will correct the imbalances in your chi. Please tell me if you feel any pain or pressure.
Just
I can't feel a thing.
That's
She
a
still didn't.
Your chi must be
Puncture anything.
powerfully blocked. We're going to need more needles. Acupuncture often taps into people's buried memories.
Sue, what are you doing home?
Wow, you almost look like a real cop.
You're supposed to be in school.
Oh no, are you gonna tell Mom? It's not like she's going to care.
Where'd you get all that stuff?
I fell off the back of a truck.
What are you doing hanging out with these losers?
They're my friends, and you have no right to call them that.
So she was always strict and Sue was always like a rebel.
Sue, stop!
Get your hands off of me!
You have so much potential. You're ruining your life.
At least I have a life.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they were so different.
Try to focus on the fine pieces of earth within the metal.
Yeah. Okay. First step, at least.
I can't believe it. I'm metal bending.
Wow, you picked that up really quick.
Try bowling.
1 in 100.
Come on, bowling. Try. Trust in yourself.
Calling all units. Robbery reported on the corner of 5th and Harbor. Suspect's vehicle headed south on Howell Boulevard. Units responding identify.
She chasing her sister?
Yeah, can be, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Those two
her
guys?
friends, yeah.
Leave them alone!
Yeah.
Sue?
Damn.
I mean... Oh my god, kid, calm down! Long win.
Wait!
She acupunctured the room.
I'm done here.
Damn. She's so hurt.
So you're robbing stores with the Terra Triad now?
I didn't steal anything. I just drove the car. I owed my friends a favor. It's not a big deal.
I'm not letting you get away with this.
Oh, what are you going to do, officer? Arrest me?
Don't even think about taking one more step!
Yeah.
Oh, they fought maybe, yeah. Oh.
Oh,
that is
how he got the scar.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Dude, he can make magma or something. What the heck? It's not even earth bending, it's like magma bending. I mean, he saw him like when he was escaping the wood prison.
So he can do everything.
I have no idea how he's doing that.
Anti-Avatar.
Hey, Bolin.
Just thinking about my body and mustaches that I might have in the future.
What?
You're acting weird again.
Sorry. I wasn't really
Just
thinking
say
about
it.
all my mustaches. I'm just frustrated. I've been trying to metal bend and I can't figure it out.
So ask
for help. What the
Why not?
Because it's embarrassing.
It's not.
This isn't the first time I've tried. I mean, I've been wanting to metal bend ever since I heard about TOPH. Your grandmother is my biggest hero.
Okay.
My mom grew up learning from TOPH. Just go train with her. Stop being so scared.
You know what? Maybe I am scared, but what about you? I know that you want to go to the Northern Air Temple to train with Tenzin, but you haven't done it because you're afraid too.
You know what? You're right. I don't want to leave my family and disappoint my mom.
Look at us, talking about our feelings, supporting each other.
Yeah, just kiss already.
Nice.
Tough.
What were you thinking? And what were you thinking? You two have put me in an impossible position.
You're mad
Okay.
at me? She's the one who was running around with criminals.
All of a sudden, right? Like with Zuko.
Yeah.
All right, enough!
Mom, what are you doing? You
Okay.
can't cover this up. There were witnesses.
I'm the chief of police. I can't have a daughter in jail.
So once again, Sue gets to do whatever she wants, and there are no consequences.
This is our only option.
What does that mean? This is our only option.
You're going to feel a bit fragile, so it's probably best if you take it easy for a little while.
I don't need to rest. I need to do something I should have done a long time ago.
Put my sister in prison. I mean, maybe, who knows? Imagine she's like, okay, you're coming with me.
Let's get started.
No, she is actually... Yeah, she wants to arrest her.
You think?
Sue, it's time we talk.
Okay, don't fight, talk normally.
yeah. Please try not to destroy
After 30
anything.
years, you're finally ready to talk.
When we were in Mom's office that day, you could have taken responsibility for what you did.
Lynn, Mom and I already talked about this years ago and worked things out. If you had gotten together with us like we'd asked, you would know that I'm a different person now. I've been a different person for a long time.
You think just because you live in a big fancy house and have a chef who cooks you fancy food that you're a different person?
She's
Maybe
not about
you can fool
that.
everyone
She
else, but
tried.
You can't fool me. I see right through you.
You know what, Lynn? You're the one who hasn't changed. You're still a bitter loner who only cares about herself. No wonder Tenzin ended things with you years ago.
Oh my god, that was tempting button.
I guess this is how it's going to be.
Come on, don't push the tempting button. Damn, I don't know, damn, that was... I mean, though, probably she's right or something. Who knows? Come on.
I mean, but still, this is not a way. Jeez.
Yeah, they don't know how to talk, yeah.
You don't have any siblings.
Let them fight it out.
Yeah, you don't know how this goes. This is a process, yeah. They have to fight. Oh my god, of course. Even if she is now bitter here.
My sculpture!
Oh boy. Your banana is gone.
Actually, it looks better now.
Okay. Okay, doing this is cool. But they're not using metal. Oh, nice.
What are you two
Okay.
doing? You're sisters. Why would you want to hurt each other?
Exactly.
Chief, you've been sleeping for 16 hours.
16?
We just wanted to make sure that you're okay.
What?
She got across her system. Okay.
What?
Or she's suppressing it still.
Yeah, I think it's the latter, yeah.
What's this? I wanted to say I'm sorry about the other night.
It's okay.
Your mother and I have a complicated relationship, and...
It's probably difficult for you to be here.
You're a smart young woman, and an excellent airbender. I think it would be a wonderful opportunity for you to train with the other airbenders at the Northern Air Temple.
There's a part of me that wants to go, but I don't want to upset my mom.
When I was younger, all I wanted to do was please my mother.
Yeah.
I became a police chief because I thought it would make her happy. But it didn't. You need to make decisions based on what you want. Don't make the same mistakes I did.
Yeah.
Okay, this is nice, yeah.
Mom gave us too much freedom, but I feel like I've made the mistake of giving Opal too little. I think it's time I let her choose her own way.
I mean,
I'm sorry I
definitely
gave you
right.
such a hard time when we were younger. I can't imagine what my life would have been like if Mom hadn't sent me away, if I had stayed in the city.
You'd probably be in prison.
Probably right.
Yeah.
Mako told me that you're an excellent police chief. Republic City is lucky to have you. I know Mom is proud.
Yeah, they want to make her proud, yeah.
I'd love for you to be a part of my life again. There's plenty of space for you in the house, and the kids would love having their aunt around. I do need a co-director for my new dance performance.
Whoa, slow
Oh,
down.
you're pushing too much.
How about for now, I just promise not to show up at your house and attack you again. Deal.
I mean, this is progress.
Yeah, this is actually
Yeah.
nice, yeah. I didn't know that it will make me this emotional, actually.
Yeah.
We'll find her. It's just a matter of time.
So they don't know.
She's with the Metal Clan.
How do you know that?
How do you know?
His pupils once again pleaded with their master to eat something.
Look at this.
But he refused,
Spirits, yeah.
just like he had each day the entire summer. Instead, he simply meditated, getting his nourishment from the universe.
They don't look like they care.
Monk
Even
Tang
Bumi,
the
yeah, Bang Boy.
97th day of his historic fast.
Okay, there. Let's go.
That was incredible! When do we get to fly around in our own bison like that?
Only after many years of practice and intense training. Besides, we don't have enough bison here for all of you.
What about those? Can we ride those?
No, that's a wild herd. It would take many years to tame them. Now let's get back to our lessons.
Dad!
How is everything in the city?
Well, we had a little scare, but everything is okay. Zahir infiltrated the air temple.
Yeah.
What? Is everyone all right?
Everyone's fine. I fought with him, but he got away.
Are you all right? Where are you?
With Beifong's sister and Zhaofu. We're totally safe. Unless we get caught in another fight between Sue and Lin.
Lin willingly took you to her sister?
Not exactly. We got a call about a new airbender, and it turned out to be Sue's daughter, Opal. She'll be headed your way soon.
Really? That's wonderful.
She is wonderful and pretty and so smart. She smells like flowers.
He's crushing now on her because he said she's not his daughter.
They're connecting me.
How's the training
Yeah,
going?
I know.
Not so well, I'm afraid.
Let Janora and the kids help you out. And what about Bumi? He was a naval commander. Maybe he
Well,
has some
Bumi's
ideas about
too
how to get
busy
people
entertaining everyone.
Yeah, true.
He's my worst student.
Yeah, but he loves to organize people. If you ask him for help, you can trick him into taking more responsibility by
Trick
making
him.
the whole thing was his idea.
That actually sounds like a good plan.
How does Korra know more about Bumi than a brother, his brother himself? But I'm
He's so cute.
glad that you're showing more of the spirits, you know?
Yeah.
To remind you that spirits are...
Airbus and calves can't
how they
fly
keep
for a
their
week or
game.
two after they're born, so the entire herd will stay near the ground in the valley.
Let's go
Oh,
see the babies.
that's interesting.
Be careful, the mothers are very protective.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not listening. Good game.
Aw, look how cute!
You're down for.
They are, but mother is maybe...
Yeah, when mother gets. Yeah, there.
Oh my god, why does he
She warned you.
Why does that one looks like Appa?
I mean, everyone looks here like Appa.
Yeah, true.
Wow, you really saved me down there. You know, you're an incredible airbender.
Well, I've been training for a long time.
Then why don't you have tattoos like an airbending master?
My dad says I'm not a master yet.
You can do everything your dad can. Plus, you have all those spirity powers. If anyone's a master, you are.
Let me guess, you want to criticize me for something.
Actually, I need your help.
Oh, yeah? With what?
I don't think I'm doing very well with the new airbenders. And everyone knows you're a natural leader.
True, I did win the Admiral Tong Natural Leadership Award. Twice.
Twice?
What would you do if you were in charge? Help me be more like you.
You've got to use military discipline to whip these troops into shape. The only way to deal with new recruits is to break them down so you can build them back up.
Okay.
Oh, get up! Iron Fist.
What are you doing? It's
I mean, you said...
I'm taking your advice. I'm going to break you down and build you back up.
You don't have to announce that.
Bumi, you what it is?
Nothing like a 10-mile hike first thing in the morning.
Nothing like a
warm
10-mile.
bison fur version?
No, of course not.
Oh, my heart's so cold, I go right back to sleep.
Then this is the perfect time to learn meditation and proper breathing technique. Get back up! What's the matter? You can't handle it, soldier?
Okay, he's acting like his son now. When he was training those lemurs, you know?
Yeah.
Don't you think you're being a little hard on them?
Don't worry, they can take it. You'll see.
Oh.
When the head is shaved, an airbender is able to feel the wind around him. It is both humbling and freeing.
Okay, this is a bit intruding on their rights,
too
right?
much, yeah.
Baby bisons?
All right, who's next?
I'm not sure I want to shave my head.
That's fine. Shaving your head is a personal choice.
Wait, what?
Anyone else?
Man, then what?
But then why did you shave his
We're
head?
making it right to our next training exercise, obstacle course.
No, seriously. Well.
Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend.
Maybe we should give them a break.
Junora, I have this under control.
Do you? Do you really?
Remember, airbenders move like the wind.
Be the leaf. Oh my god, what the heck? Oh my god. These guys enjoy this.
Yeah, he could have waited for this.
Everyone is waiting for you, Bumi.
Bumi.
If you don't make it over in the next
We
30
forgot the
seconds,
tea.
they'll have to run through the course again.
You can do it, Bumi! Come on!
No!
What?
Come on.
Bones broken.
Get back on that wall, recruit! You're letting your fellow airbenders
He's done with this. He's done with this.
Oh boy.
I'm finished. I never wanted to be an airbender, and I'm too old to be back in boot camp. Count me out.
Wait,
Fine,
but
quit! We don't need your attitude in the new Air Nation.
oh my god, they're like Sue and
When do
Lynn.
we get to go
No.
home and visit our families?
Go home. You just got here.
When's dinner? I'm starving.
Can I change out of my robe now?
Junora, take over.
Does this mean I'm the master now?
Yes, just lead them through some basic exercises.
Even
Well, since I'm a
quit.
master, when do you think I can get my tattoos?
What brought this on?
I was just talking to Kai, and he was asking me, so...
Kai, what does he know about when you should get tattoos? The answer is no, you're just a little girl.
I'm not a little girl anymore. I can airbend just as well as you. I know everything about our culture and history, and I have a stronger connection with the spirits than you ever will. Lead your own class.
Hiki, Milo, you're up. Just lead
Seriously?
them to the Bagua circle.
No, don't let
Seriously?
Milo.
No.
Look to your left. Look to your right. One of those people will not make it out of here alive.
Actually, let him. Maybe he can.
Maybe he can, yeah, actually, yeah.
teach them better than.
Yeah. He's a natural at this.
Okay.
Where are the babies?
The hell?
What is that?
What is going on?
We caught them sneaking around. We thought they might tell someone we're here.
They're those new airbenders. Must be living up at the temple.
Who
Hurry
are
up
you?
and gather the rest of the gang, and let's get out of here before someone comes looking for these kids.
What the
Take the
hell?
bossing say, with the rest of the fresh meat.
What the hell?
Rest of the freshman. What the heck?
Can't they see that I'm trying to rebuild an entire culture?
You know, just because these people can airbend, it doesn't automatically make them air nomads.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I remember when I moved out of my parents' house to become an air acolyte, that first night I was so scared and lonely, and the bed was so hard.
It's actually better for your back.
Listen to what she's
point
saying,
is,
dude.
I really wanted to be there, but it still took time for me to adjust and feel like I was a part of it all. These people are probably feeling the same way. You have to be patient.
Yeah.
Now I know how Korra feels when I'm talking to her. Thank you, Bema.
Tenzin just wants to boss everybody around. I'm too old for that. Oh, let's face it, I'm just not cut out to be an airbender.
That's what
Well,
Aang
that's
said
your
also.
opinion.
And Korra. Even Korra said that.
Did Junora send this spirit? Is she in trouble?
At least she can understand somehow.
Junora's
yeah.
in trouble.
You were able to communicate with the spirits?
More or less, I get the gist. Let's go.
Shouldn't Master Tenzin be dealing with this? I don't want to get into trouble.
Master Tenzin
Come on,
isn't there.
dudes.
It's up to us.
Yeah,
Iggy and Milo,
you can do
grab
it.
some bison. Airbenders, move out!
Avengers!
Let's see how Bumi can...
Yeah.
Let's see his generals, how he's generally doing things.
Listen, this is what we've been training for.
We haven't been training that long.
That's not important now. Remember how we persevered together on the obstacle course?
You actually quit.
Well, I'm not quitting now. I know we've had a tough time, me more than anyone. But we're airbenders, and there aren't many of us, so we've got to stick together. They've got 2 of our own in cages out there, and we're not leaving until we bring them home.
Okay. Bumi.
Not only Airbender, but also Bisons, come on.
Yeah, everyone.
No.
No. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, because he doesn't have hair.
Seriously? So does that help, dude?
I mean,
It's like a spidey sense.
Tenzin did say
Baldness sense. What the heck?
Tenzin was right.
Yeah, true,
You
actually.
can feel the air. Save your damsel in distress.
Save your princess. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
You think you could kidnap Jinora and all these baby
Okay, Aaron, calm down. Oh. Yeah, seriously, calm down.
An airbender never attacks a defenseless
Yeah.
But that was very good technique.
Okay.
Then you saved my daughter, so.
Yeah.
Without my shaved head, I never could have dodged that net. I really felt it coming at me. You guys should totally get shaved.
Everyone, sure you
proud of
should.
Your connection with the spirits and natural leadership, you remind me of Dad.
I'm sorry I've been causing you so much trouble. I guess I was just scared of not being able to measure up as an airbender. You know, even though I'm Aang's son, I never really felt like I was part of the Air Nation before.
You are now.
Shave your head. Bumi. And beard.
It's hard for me to believe that my little girl is grown up enough to have her tattoos. But I promise I'll think about it. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Jinora,
Come
look,
on.
they're flying.
I mean, it's progress.
The kids.
Oh my god, this is so cute.
They're so cute, actually.
I
Yeah.
guess everyone is growing up.
Damn. Okay, we had so much character progress in these 2 episodes, like with Lin, and now here.
Actually, yeah. Let's say that was a perfect time then to do 2 episodes together because basically the first one was also progression, like
and
family with Sue and
exactly.
Lin, and then with
and
Tenzin
emotional
and Bumi
maturing
and everything.
also.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so to start with Lin first and her sister, like I love how in the end they managed to. It was unexpected actually, but that in the end that somehow they would turn the tables would turn, and then that they would be able to turn the situation around. But we finally see it off.
Yeah, but again for just 5 seconds.
Yeah, and in such a like complicated situation, you know, just seeing her trying to deal with the problem. Damn.
Yeah, but it's not what we thought. What Lin said, that it's eating her, not eating her, but eating TOPH inside. That she went on a journey or something, because like she, a year after everything happened, left the police force.
Yeah.
But it's not like so. Sue knows, like, so. I'm also eager to find out how it came to be for her to just go and travel.
I mean, no, if you remember,
if
you remember, they said that she went for spiritual enlightening.
Yeah,
so
okay.
That's why I don't think that's connected with...
No. I think she is... Yeah, because Sue said, like, you don't know nothing. You didn't talk. I talked with her after years and everything. So they're okay. But show her to us. Come on.
I mean, but then again, like she said that she was just like a hero and that she quit as a hero. What does that mean? Why did she even quit in the first place? That's why.
She's for police, and then maybe when she resigns, they like. She's a hero. She did a lot for the city, let's say,
I'm still not sure that she didn't quit because of what she did, how she protected her daughter. Because, like, we only see her interpretation of, okay, she said, okay, I talked with mom and we resolved their issues. But that doesn't necessarily mean that TOPH didn't quit because she felt guilty. So maybe what Lynn was saying also held some truth to it, that she did feel some pressure and guilt.
Yeah, that was what I wanted to say. Like, I like how they're doing also here. Like, they're giving you these conversations, but you have to piece together their mental state or something, like how they're feeling and everything. It's not like straightforward telling you. And also, like, as you said, for the TOPH, maybe she really felt like she didn't do the right things as a mother, and that is why she left me 1 year after, maybe. Yeah, as you said, yeah, you're right. Maybe it's like that. So I like how they're not telling us that, but maybe from this, what they're saying, their actions, what they did, like she leaving, they want to say to us, maybe. I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't know, like, because, okay, we've seen that what's her name? Sue?
Yeah.
That's Lynn's sister name?
Yeah, Sue.
But then what's the name of her daughter?
Opal.
Okay. Yeah, Opal. So, I mean, we know that, okay, Sue met with TOPH, that they talked it out. So let's say that TOPH is fine fine, but that she really is just going around the world and just, basically doing whatever she wants.
She wants to become maybe better,
Maybe.
That's the enlightenment in a sense, to better know herself or like
But
change.
then why wouldn't you maybe try to go back to Lynn and try to talk it out with her, because Lynn's all the time there, where your daughter is. You could have gone to her and tried to talk whenever you wanted.
I don't know.
So that's so strange how...
Maybe she needed time to somehow approach her. I don't know. For Lynn.
Somehow I feel like, okay, I love how they resolve the issues, but I feel that something is missing, and that something is Lynn's conversation with TOPH, because there is apparently, they maybe resolved like sisterly issues, but there's still that parental issue there, because it's a fact that TOPH getting too much freedom wasn't there for them properly, and that caused issues that even like up to now it's haunting them. It's still there, so So, because Sue had a conversation with TOPH, I hope that also Lynn will have her conversation with her mother. So,
I mean, that's a problem. Maybe I hope we see that. It would be nice to see. Who knows? Yeah, because probably it was eating inside TOPH that she kicked her daughter Sue out. Let's say out of the city. Basically, probably it was eating her up a lot. In a sense also that she wasn't able to do the right thing. Like, she wasn't able to... Probably she was just aware that she's not doing the right thing, It was eating her inside TOPH, so yeah. So she had a talk with Sue. But let's say maybe with Lynn, she didn't have that much stuff between them, Only maybe it's eating her inside that... she couldn't communicate to her, maybe, okay, I don't want you to be this strict or trying to please me, live your life, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, because now we know that Lynn did that to please her. So basically, maybe like going into police force wasn't even what she wanted, but just did it because to please Lynn. So, TOPH. So... yeah, there's a lot of their like repressed feelings and bitterness and regrets, maybe. So how things turned out and what route their lives taken. And of course, it didn't help that later she had that situation with Tenzin, and that he broke up with her. That's really also...
Yeah, so I don't know when is that. Is it after that I think maybe it's after that. It's not in between now. She wasn't like in a relationship now, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, when Toph was there as a chief.
I don't think so,
I mean, I cannot connect the timeline, you know. But yeah, as I said, like we are still just getting some stuff, you know. We were just getting that fight and everything, but we didn't get like how they relationship were before this point, you know.
Yeah.
Which is okay. You see that it's not there. You see that it's not there, the whole information, you know. It's just maybe giving you enough, and you can figure out from
Toph. Yeah, we have to piece what
we're neglecting them.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, and yeah.
So maybe
they grew up with a lot of issues then, and didn't help that they didn't speak for so many years. But okay, now I mean this is a turn for better. So hope from now on the relationship's only going to get better and better. But now Tenzin and Bumi. Okay, another sibling situation there, like how we
had a couple of them already.
We had like that with that and also that episode also with Kyan when they were searching for Jinora, and you see their issues and they also have with each other and insecurities. And now you see with Bumi again, him saying like, we know that he always wanted to have bending. Not only now, it makes me think not only just because of the bending itself, but maybe as now he said to feel the part of the family, maybe fully in our Air Nation.
Part of the Air Nation.
Maybe that's why he wanted bending so much, to feel as part of that. So now that he has it, maybe he feels like also under pressure that he, as he said now, that he has to do it well and doesn't feel like he's up to task maybe. But actually he did very well in the end when he inspired them to go into
they're doing a lot.
Battle.
They're doing a lot here, like with parenthood and
so realistic
with between siblings and everything. I'm wondering why are they doing that much, like now.
I mean, I love it. This is really like now how
is it, because like it's like for your because this is more like for teenagers, and now teenagers are more like in a sense misunderstood, and they're also trying to find themselves, and this is maybe it's like the show is guiding them be more not strict to yourself also, because like Bumi is strict to himself also, right? Even Tenzin is so strict to himself.
Everyone's lean.
He was strict to himself. We know that with the spirit world and everything, how he was trying to please Aang, and then Aang comes and say, be yourself, you know. So maybe it's like that also.
He feels like under a lot of pressure, Tenzin, because now he also feels the pressure to rebuild the Air Nation. And just like we saw him, the way he reacts, like first with the spirits and how intent he was in entering the spirit world and being frustrated for not being able to enter there. True. And now here being frustrated for not being able to properly rebuild the Air Nation properly in his eyes, what's proper. And he has always his own vision of how things should be done without seeing the bigger picture.
He's not.
You can force it. You know?
He's not focusing on others.
On other needs and and others, how the way they function and are.
He's not he's not like doing that. I a bit like understand him, because like he's not focusing on himself. He's just so stressed out.
He's
just so stressed out actually for trying to, because he's the only one now. Basically he's the only one. Okay, he has kids that can help, but there is any other
and he feels
airbender guy, you know. So that's damn.
But it's amazing how they did here characters. It's so realistic, and every character is so specific, like starting with Tenzin and Bumi and everyone. Like I love how nuanced the characters are here, and like Bolin and Mako and Korra, everyone has it, and everyone's so relatable, because like you can say, okay, I know a person like this in real world, and I know a situation like this in the real world. It can happen, and they did such amazing job with writing here. And yeah, now I love how they also in the end managed to patch things up with Bumi and Ten. I mean, there wasn't something to patch up here, but how in the end they understood each other better. Maybe.
I mean, you just need to talk out, right? You just need to more talk out, and Tenzin needs to see that, you cannot do the old ways because you're also like old now. They're like from even the past age, let's say. Tenzin and because from Aang's age, let's say, passing age where it was different type of a world. Now you have these new people who maybe differently look at things and you have to approach them more. You cannot be so strict and everything, right? I mean, then even if it wasn't strict, but Aang cannot maybe pass that down when he was a kid at temple. When we saw like at the temple with what's his name, Gyatso, and everything, you look them really as like Buddhists or something. It was really like they're all chill and like really spiritual. But now maybe with the new world, that it's not more like for the people here that are training, that are now airbenders, to be more spiritual type of a.
I mean,
even though it should be, because it's like you have spirits now again in the world. In the real world.
I mean, I feel like they're like completely different situations because the upbringing is completely different. Like your upbringing is like you were.
That's what I wanted to say. You're good saying it better.
You were raised a certain way from the moment you were born. You were taught certain things, certain way of living, and
also that
you grow up with knowing that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But here, like you have like completely different lives, and you don't band. You have families, and now all of a sudden, here you go, learn this and customize yourself with it. So it's
they have to now build a community.
Different.
It's totally different. It cannot be again like how they were like Buddhists and everything.
Yeah. Unless they're like generations and generations again, and if they want to follow the old teachings and like their temples, then sure, maybe they can do something similar like, again. But then again, do they have to? I wonder. Maybe this could be like a new kind of Air Nation with where things could be done differently. Maybe I don't know, because that would allow for also these kind of people who have nothing to do with Air Nation to become part of. So maybe it would be best for everyone on some common ground to find
if they want to change their life completely. But we heard a bit also, some people were like, when can we visit our... Which was okay, of course.
And now, like, okay, let's say that they become airbenders and everything, like in the way Tenzin maybe expects them or something. But then again, what are you going to do with their families? Are their families also going to move to wherever they're going to live, So that's also the thing. What now with the families?
That is a bit like we see with Tenzin's wife. So she's like air acolyte. That is how they call them, right?
Acolyte,
Air acolyte or something. So she accepted that role, to be part of the Air Nation. So I mean, it's basically like that. You're just trying to be part of a new family, right?
But it's certainly different, like becoming a part of it and being born into
that's down the line, right?
Yeah. So that's why they will never have the same feelings as like Aang's like peers had, because they were born into it. But like here you have
maybe in 100 years it will be
maybe. So Tenzin just needs patience and
100, 200 years
and and more years. So
I mean, Tenzin can't live that long, so his kids would have to continue.
Exactly,
Especially Jinora, maybe, everything is changing. Like now, we should talk about how now even Korra learned metal bending. So it's basically now you have an avatar with 5 elements. And I don't know, down the line. That is like a mix of. In a sense, mix and not. It's like a metal, but it's still like moving the earth particles within. I don't know, like can they combine somehow anything else?
I mean, she just needs also blood bending it.
Oh my god, no, please no.
I mean, everything, like every technique out there.
Yeah, that's also a possibility, but yeah, that's like taboo. So.
And lava, like is here.
I don't know what he is doing. Like, I'm interested. Is he even more tuning like those earth elements, like earth atoms, and he is vibrating them that much that they become like magma? I don't know how he's able to do that.
Like, what did he just like he acquired their bending and that's it? But now all of a sudden, like, first I'm very curious. Like, not to forget when I mentioned that, I'm very curious why they got airbending in the first place. Like, what's the deal? Okay, we know because of the convergence, but why airbending? Why not fire bending or whatever bending? But just airbending, you know?
Maybe because they're missing, you know, in the earth, on the earth. You know?
Or maybe like everyone got every bending, but we didn't hear about it because other bendings are common while airbending is not common, so it's easily you can easily spot it.
I'm not sure. I mean, they would show it maybe. Who knows? We shall see. Maybe they're going to say something about that, or it just happened and now we are getting this and that's it, you know. Who knows if they're going to tell us. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, they're still building up with Zahir's group.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But they're going to be big trouble definitely when the time comes and when they meet Korra. So.
I mean, now I don't know how he finds out he was just meditating.
And he said, yeah, she's there.
In the Metal City.
Yeah.
How? It looked like he was meditating and commune with spirits. Was he able now to learn to commune with spirits? How Bumi is also communing with them, you know?
Maybe, but we didn't see spirits there unless they're nearby. So.
Maybe like not showing to us now, but then down the line, who knows? Because, you know, they can also be invisible and they can show themselves if they want, you know?
Maybe. Yeah.
That's interesting to see.
But we'll see, yeah. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. And if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more and also hit notification bell so you can get notified when we release a new video. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.